My name's Jason Doan and I play Tom Clarkson. I think he's a genuinely quite a good guy. You know, there's no malice with him, you know, so he's got a good sense of what's right and wrong and tries to do the right thing, even if he may occasionally fail, you know. But he does try to do the right thing, bless him. I think he's a lot more mature now. I think when we first started, he would never accept responsibility for things, Tom, so it was always somebody else's fault, you know, which a lot of women would arguably say is typical of all men, you know, that they never sort of grow up. And then I think as the series has progressed, with looking after Izzy's children, Chloe and Mika, that yeah, he's got more of a sense of responsibility, and I think, you know, he's matured and grown up a little bit, I think. We look very similar. Aside from that, not really. I mean, everything that he does that is good is me, and everything that he does is bad is something else. Only for reasons of vanity, the episode after my first wife commits suicide, I remember vividly being dressed up as a giant chili pepper. We had this some health drive initiative, you know. And so Jill Halfpenny, I think, was dressed as a giant tomato, and I was dressed as a giant chili pepper. So, which I hated, you know. I'm a very serious actor. I take myself very seriously. So, and we'd always have to stand together when we weren't filming because we just felt so uncomfortable being these giant vegetables. But yeah, I won't be forgetting that in a hurry. Well, for the first time in the history of old TC, he's currently single. Yeah, so he's decided, because of the extra responsibility with finding out about this child, that he didn't have time for a relationship and that he had to sort of concentrate on being a dad, you know. So sort of accepting his responsibilities in a way, you know. Do you know what? Really boringly, yes, we do. There's never. I mean, it's a credit to the casting, and I think, and a credit to the setup here, that everybody is really personable and lovely, and, you know, no airs and graces and no nonsense. Because I don't think there's any time to sort of indulge people in that sort of behaviour, you know. So everybody has been lovely, you know, very sweet, very supportive. Everybody looks out for each other, and we laugh every day, you know. So it's you know, you have to have a good giggle as well, because it's many hours a day, and we're all, you know, confined to barracks in a school with the M62 and Kirkholt housing estate. So, you know, I think it would be a bit of a nightmare if we didn't. Sometimes it can be a bit annoying, you know. You go, oh, I couldn't do this. I mean, I really couldn't. I couldn't teach, for real, you know. On the whole, they're brilliant, but I'm getting like a bit of a grumpy old man, you know, because they've got so much energy, you know. And if they're sitting around for hours on end, they've just got too much energy, and sometimes it's too noisy, and I find myself having to stop myself from shouting like a grumpy old man. Well, I'd like to think, and this is the hope every time that you're making a new series, you know, I mean, you've got to hold people's interest, and I guess it's about trying to make the best programme that you can. So you don't want to cheat anybody and think, oh, well, we can just do anything now. I mean, people love Waterloo Road, so we can just produce any old nonsense, you know. I think the production values on this are very high. It appeals to a real cross-section of people and age groups. And like I say, I mean, I think if, as long as we concentrate on making the best possible product, then, and drama, and making it interesting and accessible, then hopefully people will remain loyal to it.